Master 0063 here for part 5 of Celeste. Last time in part 4, cleared out chapter 4, the Golden Ridge, which was a sort of almost like a cliff top kind of area. It's a very open area, for want of a better phrase, with wind gimmicks sort of being our kind of main obstacle. But yeah, pretty decent enough area. Had a nice little sort of cut scene with Madeline and Theo at the end in the gondola ride, having to do sort of the calming down with the feather and everything. And yeah, got to the top. We're all safe and sound. And now we're going to be taking on Chapter 5. And I will say at this point in time, because I have noticed some of the parts have been going on a little long. Part 3, I think, was the longest, Chapter 3, which ran for about 55 minutes or so. But yeah, this is a very long, from memory, chapter. So I might end up splitting it into 2. I don't know. So I'll see how long it is at the end of it all, and see how long the entire chapter's taken. But yeah, there might be. I'm not going to deliberately cut during the middle, so there might be a sort of an abrupt end to this part at some point in time. But yeah, I've got no idea how long this is going to take. Going obviously hunting for all the strawberries and everything like that. So yeah, this might be a one-part thing, or Chapter 5 might be a 2-part deal. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, here we are, Chapter 5, the Mirror Temple. Did you know most climbing mishaps occur due to exhaustion? Remember to take regular breaks, as I have been doing during this Let's Play. Oh man, look at this place. Feeling adventurous? I don't know. And the sound here is... the wahs are not coming out very nicely here. Maybe it doesn't... Maybe it's not for the first line then of each person's dialogue. I'm not quite sure. But okay, seems to be back now. Never mind. It looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure. I'll just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. This place must be ancient. Theo, wait. My Instapix followers are going to eat this up. There's no way this ends well. Okay, so now we have control back, but let's go and do something first before we actually go into the Mirror Temple. And that is backtrack over here. You absolutely guarantee you that I missed this. I'm going to miss this go as well, because I'm pretty much... If I can pull that off... That was amazing! Oh no! No! Come on, save that! Yes! Yeah, that was an amazing save, or amazing for me at least anyway. Obviously much more skilled people will be able to pull that off, but yeah, for me that was an amazing save. But yeah, what a sneakily hidden strawberry that is. I have to go back a screen off of here. We just had a cutscene with Theo there as well. But yeah, we can go all the way back to the left. We actually dive off the other end of this cliff with the gondola. And yeah, there's a hidden strawberry down there. That is a very sneakily positioned one. And yeah, I absolutely guarantee that I missed that first time round. So yeah, this is a very kind of like eerie place. And immediately we're going to get introduced to some new gimmicks right off the bat. So we've got these platforms, which shift, if you will, when you dash. And of course you can use things like momentum, again, with these platforms. So let's use upward momentum there. I'll show off a sideways one in just a moment. But yeah, let's check out this sort of area up the top left here. Uh-oh. This is Theo's phone. Well, that escalated quickly. Don't panic, Madeline. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. That's true, I suppose. I'll give it back to him when I find him. Potentially true, but unlikely to be true. But yeah, this also works with the horizontal ones as well, so that was probably not a particularly good demonstration there. That was an absolutely atrocious one, but yeah, you can hopefully get a bit of a grasp with these platforms that you can see that yeah, momentum is a key thing here as well. And of course, every time you dash, it resets the platforms to switch to where they would be. So obviously, you can see where they're regularly positioned. Every time you dash, they'll go to the end of the track, if you will, and then sort of a bit slower, obviously retract back to where they originally start. So yeah, you have to pay attention to those. And we get introduced to, we saw the sort of the light green, light blue, turquoisey type orbs in Chapter 4, and now we get to see the red ones. And basically these ones work very similarly, except for the fact that now you basically travel in any which way direction, but unlike the green, turquoise, light blue ones, whatever colour they were, you only go a little distance. These ones and the red ones, you pretty much continue going until you forcibly dash out of them yourself, or you hit a wall. So, or indeed some sort of obstacle. So let me just probably demonstrate that. So there's me hitting a wall and coming out. But yeah, I can dash out early, as you saw there. So head diagonally up. And yeah, if I want to get out a little bit earlier than I otherwise would do, then I can. So that's an option. But yeah, basically think like the ones in Chapter 4, but basically these ones carry you all the way until you hit an obstacle. Right, so we've got lots of branching paths here, so let's try and see if we can do this in a reasonably sensible order so that we end up getting all the secret items and everything. So there's a strawberry there. You do have to be careful there to conserve your dash, because the only way realistically out of there, unless you're some sort of god or a speedrunner or, you know, is to dash out from the bottom there, like, you know, from there. So yeah, you need to get in the orb, climb the wall without using a dash, because you're pretty much going to need one in order to get out. I think ultimately where I want to end up going finally is over on the right hand side, so let's avoid doing all that for the minute. Head in here, break part of that wall, and get that strawberry. And I think we'll head up if we can. Not that one, obviously. Whoops, that was terrible. Yeah, not that way. I do like the fact that you can sort of circle. You could circle here endlessly, I think, if you so wished. So yeah, these 4 here are set up perfectly, so that if you wish to continually do diagonal movements, then yeah, you could be going around and around there forever, if you so wish. Let's not do that though. Let's instead make a bit more progress. We'll head up here. Just check down here. There's nothing much I can do at the moment. So yeah, first off, I guess we'll go to the left. Make sure we dash here to get this platform over to the left-hand side, and then use the momentum of the thing. We can dash, I'm pretty sure, from a standing start there, obviously, to go over there. But again, I could use the momentum of the platform to get over there, so why not? Horizontal dash through there, and then we get some nice sort of platforming kind of challenges. So yeah, if I just sort of dashed, grabbed hold of this thing, I'd be in a bit of a pickle. So what I want to do, or you know, from this side at least anyway. So what I want to do is dash to the left, or get to the left-hand side of the thing, jump over here. Obviously, refill my double jump dash refresher, and then of course, when I dash to the right, this platform is going to come hurtling over to the left-hand side, so that I can then grab it again. So yeah, that's how you get that one. We could use the other red orb to be a bit more cute. I don't think I have to here. No, I can probably just do something like that instead. Yeah, let's do that. But let's also pay it. And this is going to be a common thing. So yeah, don't think you're sort of consigned to one screen with some of these yeah, these orbs. You can indeed, as I've just sort of shown off there, and we're going to need to actually to progress all the way through the area. This is always a bit of a nightmare to time out this thing. I always find. But yeah, sometimes we're going to find that. We're going to need to, yeah, we're going to need to go between screen, or go from one screen to the next. There's a little hidden inlet there. I needed that to open it, to hit one of the switches, and similarly I was here to get out. So that's what these are doing. And now I've got my key. So yay. So let's make. I think yeah. So I'm pretty sure I want to be going ultimately down. So let's try and head upwards. So. Think about how I'm going to do this. I probably just want to just wait till the thing goes right down to the bottom, and then yeah, use the momentum of the platform going up to get up again. So we'll dash here to get that platform over to the left-hand side. Collect the double jump pressure, grab that wall, cling onto it, and then we can get out. Yeah, it's all going relatively well at the moment. And there's also something I think probably over here that I missed previously. So yeah, we'll dash over there and get over here. Whoops! We'll make sure we don't accidentally fall off that ledge. That was terrible. Yeah, you're going to see me here carrying this key around for I think probably quite a while. It's probably not a very good idea, but I managed to salvage it. So yeah, I need to collect both of those glyphs. Oh, and then mess up on getting out. Yeah, mess up on getting out. Fantastic. So I've got to do the whole darn thing again. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that. They're definitely not doing this in the best way possible. Absolutely not. So yeah, I need to change up my strategy for this a bit and not do that either. But yeah, the left hand one is definitely harder than the right hand side one. So I need to dash. I know I'm going to need to dash. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go up here vertically and then hold left. So yeah, now I can keep a dash. I mean, it's doable the other ways. In fact, I ultimately pulled it off that way as well when I did this first off. But it's a little bit more tricky. So yeah, that's probably the best way of doing it. Actually, ultimately, making sure you keep your dash when you get the bottom left hand one. But as I say, multiple different ways you can do it. That was just pretty poor on my behalf. But oh well, we got the strawberry and we're out. And I think that's pretty much everything we can do at the top area anyway. So yeah, let's head down. I think ultimately right is where I need is going to be it's going to be the sort of the final destination where I want to go. So, but yeah, there's lots to do, lots to clear out on the lower areas. So yeah, let's go do that. And here we've got some of the platforms. That's not very good. Can I salvage it? No, because I completely messed that up. But yeah, now we've even got springs on top of these. Let's just do it that way. Yeah, we've got yeah, springs on top of these. Moving platforms, so yeah, and they're obviously very helpful because they will refill our dash ability every time we step on them. So yay! And here's a case where we are actually going to have to dash out of the orbs early. Otherwise, as I say, we'll keep going. We'll just hit the wall. We'll normally hit a wall. In this case, we'll hit spikes or whatever those. Yeah, hit the red spikes on the wall. So yeah, that's an instance where we are actually going to have to dash out of the. It's not great, is it? No. Yeah, that was an instance where we would have to... let's think about this a bit more sensibly. And dash maybe downwards there, so I've got a lot more time to get over there. Yeah, not very good on my part, that. If I haven't got a dash here, I'm a bit stuffed, methinks. I think I probably had one, but let's just make sure. Yeah, okay, I've definitely got a dash here now. So that's fine. That's not really fine now. And I don't think it's really salvageable because I cannot climb anywhere. Okay, this is not going so well. Yeah, okay, that was much better. Good. And again, another instance where the strawberry needs to obviously get mostly out of the room in order for it to collect. So, nah. Right, dash downwards. And then use the momentum to dash through there. You can do that from either side. So I did that from the right hand side just because I ended up falling down from that side. But yeah, you can do it from the left. It's symmetrical there. So either way is absolutely fine there. Let's dash down from that. We can actually rest there now, can't we? Hit that thing so we can easily get out. Although frankly, we'd have to do that in order to get out of here anyway. So yeah, there's lots of areas. I say at the bottom. Oh, that was terrible. In this first area, even though we've got the key absolutely ages ago. But yeah, there's lots of places to explore here. I think what I probably want to do here is actually try and go for the wall. That would have been fine if I had not hung about quite so much. And again, lots of sort of different. Again, there will be lots of different ways in which you can do this in terms of the direction you're going to dash. I mean, a really good probably way would be if I could. Okay, that's fine. If I could actually like vertical dash and reach this platform, but nah, didn't seem to be doing particularly well at it. So okay, that's absolutely terrible. Fine. I probably could have just died there, frankly. The strawberry, funnily enough, collects when you get it, so frankly I could have almost just died there, and I would have been put back at the beginning anyway. I think, at least, anyway. Let's not bother testing that out, but yeah. Possibly could have just got out of there, got straight out of there with a death, so that's terrible. I can't make the wall there, first off, so let's be a bit more sensible about that. Let's try and grab the right-hand side of this platform. Good. Okay. Dash downwards and use the momentum to get up. And okay, that was awful. And that was even worse because I'm not positioned directly under. There's no excuse for that whatsoever. Not positioned under the thing. Okay, so the momentum there is sort of carrying me a little bit further to the left-hand side there than I was expecting it to. From that orb where I dashed diagonally up and to the left there. So that's what's caused me a few problems there, falling into the spikes. But ultimately, again, once you get a feel for how these things work, you get the hang of it pretty quickly, I'd say. I think that is everything now in this area. So I think we can sort of finally head out of here. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm hitting sort of these, or not hitting all of them. I haven't been hitting all of them, but yeah, there are these lights kind of in the background that as soon as you get close to them, they light up as well. So yeah, for the most part, we'll see it a bit more nicely here. Yeah, for the most part, I'll try and to light up almost all of the area, just so I can see a bit more what I'm doing. I mean, ultimately, when you're going to a particular place anyway, you're almost going to light them up anyway. It's not like you can't not light them up, if you will. So yeah, if you do all the exploring that you'll likely want to do, then you'll probably light everything up anyway. Theo, there you are. Madeline, hey. Why are you inside a mirror? I'm pretty sure you're the one in the mirror. What happened? Well, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy Theo in this ancient temple, no big deal. Hashtag blessed. Next thing I know, I wake up lying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How can I find you? It's really dark and weird. There's... Wait, something's coming. I'm feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful, okay? Okay, and we've regained control. Yeah, there's a path up there. Good, thought there might be. Okay, so obviously something slightly eerie and mysterious has happened to Theo, and yeah, we're probably going to have to go rescue him. Cool, pull that off. Again, another instance where you're going to need to dash out of these things, otherwise you're going to hit spikes. Right there, hit the switch. As again, as I said, it's given you it's almost naturally going to have to explore all these areas. You're going to light up most of the areas anyway, so yep. Don't think there's any difference here to the part. Oh, actually, maybe some of them are just dead ends. Never mind. I don't think there's actually anything in here as any either. So I, could do a little bit more exploring, but I don't remember. I don't recall or remember there being anything secret hidden in any of those areas. So we'll just move on. And now we come to yet another open-ended area, and this ultimately is probably why this chapter I feel like takes probably the longest out of almost all of them, in the sense that there's just so many places to go. It's a very, very big area. And yeah, there's lots of obviously hidden strawberries and other things all over the place. And yeah, it is ultimately just a giant area. So yeah, this one is going to take longer than most. Okay, have I got enough energy to get up there? Well, I can wall dash. Sorry, I can wall climb from wall to wall there, so that's no problem. We just obviously seen that the area I came up previously had a strawberry, so that's how we got that one. Couldn't get it from this side or the other side. Those gates there are, as far as I'm aware, at least anyway, unlockable or unopenable. This is a nice one. So again, strawberry with a set of wings. So that's not the right way of going. So no dashing, of course, unless of course you're obviously right on the strawberry. So yeah, you're going to need to use these. Obviously now I can dash, given that I've already collected the strawberry. But yeah, initially just going to have to use the red things to go up to the ceiling and then downwards to the left in order to get in each successive orb. So yeah, I like that one. Nice one to get. Okay, I've been up there, haven't I? So I think there's probably one more area up and to the right. This is the other thing as well I'm always very nervous about in terms of like progressing, in terms of like thinking about like again where is the right way to go? Where is the way that's ultimately going to progress? Like the story, or is the way to the actual exit, and which way is just to find a sort of an extra hidden item? I feel like ultimately the end way to go is going to end up being down, but I am nervous with these types of ones in the sense that am I actually supposed to be going up and to the right? I think there is something up there. Well, there's definitely something up there. Let me just go up here again. I think from looking at that. Oh, actually, I've gone up a path I didn't go up to previously. Okay, let's ignore that other area up to the right-hand side that I was previously mentioning. No, this was the area I was aiming to get at, and I just missed a hole in the ceiling. Thought I'd gone up that one for some reason, but no, it was the one. Oh yes, it was that area there. Yes, which is sort of hidden by the darkness. No. So well, yeah, we'll leave that area at the top right well alone for the minute. Okay, so we need to dash through there, grab that wall, drop off so we land on this thing. We'll dash through there, and thankfully that platform will get out of our way when we dash, because there's a spike on top of it. Yay! One more strawberry for the counter. Okay, so yes, let's head down, and again, let's try and light up as much as I possibly can, just so I can see everything. I don't think it's likely to be anything, frankly, in the middle of the screen like that, or at least the middle of this screen. But yeah, try and light up everything that we can, so we can see properly what's going on. The fact that there's sort of strawberries, yeah, it looks like a clear strawberry down here, suggests to me that this is indeed another just sort of secret area, another area, not the right path to go on. And I think if that ultimately is the only way we could go down, I think then we are actually complete with this area. Again, despite how big and open-ended it is, we've done everything up there, I think. We've done everything over there. So, yeah, I think this indeed ultimately was the path that we needed to go. So, yeah, cool. Glad I didn't go over here any sooner. I could go back, but I think there's probably going to come a point in time where that's not going to be possible. So let's dash horizontally, grab hold of that. I think there's a hidden area there. Actually, not a hidden area. I probably need to be there anyway. Okay, so let's dash downwards there and get the platform back, and then we'll go, and then we'll go over. Okay, another giant area where, again, I am slightly unnerved by just, well, again, the size of the place, and ultimately where the actual true path you're supposed to go is. Because again, if you get to a point where you go hunting for secrets, but you can't, yeah, you go to an area and ultimately you can't get back, then yeah, you're sort of stuffed, or you can't find much more. Let's put it that way. Okay, this one looks fairly straightforward. He says, as he messes up fantastically, but saves it. Okay, cool. That was a bit of a mess up in the middle there, but still managed to save myself and pull it off. Nice. I think ultimately this is where we might trigger a cutscene, but I don't think there's any problem with that, so I think we can probably do that. No, I'm obviously way ahead of myself on that front. Yes, we're way ahead of myself on that front. So no, we're not in that area at all yet. Which probably implies that we're probably in the right area or a good area for secrets. Okay, there's a dash refresher up there, so that's fine. Whoops. I think we're probably just after going to get a key here. I think there's all this loop round is after that key that was in that downward shaft I was previously looking at. I think I'm just going to dash up there rather than try and do anything too cute. I'm probably going to get a little bit higher there so I don't just crash into that spike there. Although, as you can see here, this area sort of becomes easier once you can sort of get a bit further through it, in a sense that. Yeah, every time you go through it, you're gonna get a bit further. You're gonna hit the lights in the background and make obviously the screen a bit more easy to see. So first off, you're a little bit in the dark. You're probably not quite sure exactly where to go. But yeah, now once you play it a few times, you actually are able to see a lot more where you're supposed to go. Okay, so we need to go up there and hit that switch. That then gets rid of that, and we can dash over here. And I think finally, yeah, we got the key. So I think at this point in time is now actually where I need to be quite careful. There was nothing there, was there? Or there was something there. There was something there. Okay. And it's a strawberry. Cool. Fine. Again, I'm just as I say, I'm being nervous now about just not progressing with the or going the sort of the way that would get me out of this area. Tiny little area there you have to land in when you fall off there, because you're going to have to dash out of the orb there on the top left when it's about to hit the spike. So yeah, make sure you land. Well, that's what this gap in the floor is. So yeah, now I've got the key. Now I've got a key. I need to be very careful. There is a particular door that I do not want to unlock. I think that's the way that you're going to need to go at the end of the day. So I don't want to go there yet. So we're going to head down and clear out a few more things. Let's light up the place a bit more again, just to make sure that we are actually seeing everything that we can do. Yeah, I found like it's a really sort of nice area just in terms of atmosphere. It feels at least at the moment a bit anyway, a little bit more kind of just relaxing. Than the previous area. Not that the previous area is bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I think after all the sort of the stuff with the wind gimmicks and everything like that, and just sort of lots of cliffs and bottomless pits all over the place, this feels like there's spikes. There's spikes all over the place, particularly on walls and orbs that are going to potentially have us crash into them. But for the most part, I think this is it feels like a much more relaxing area. Let's put it that way. And I think that's a nice thing to have after the previous area. Okay, so let's actually just get this thing over to the right-hand side so we can get a little bit higher here. I can't remember whether you'd absolutely have to get, again, some super skilled players can probably pull that off without needing to go up there, but get the requisite height and all the jump manoeuvres to pull off there. I think I probably could as well, knowing a particular ability that you can get later in the game. But as I say, again, at this point in time, we don't have that. We don't know that we can do that, so we'll leave that for the moment. Head down here. That's bad. And actually, going to need to think about how I'm going to get that. In fact, I think I'm doing that completely wrong. I probably want to ultimately just save my dash. Yeah, for a situation like that. So again, perfectly symmetrical screen. You can do that from either side, but yeah, it makes no real difference. I just want to go up that one as well. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay, fine. There are 2 holes in the floor there. It makes no difference which one you go down. So yeah, I think this is all. Like, I'm optimistic again and hopeful this is still off the beaten path ultimately and not the true way I need to go. I think it is. Manipulate these platforms nicely. Is there an area up there? Don't think so. Not from what I can see. So unfortunately we'd have to fall down a little bit in order to hit that switch, but no big deal. I think that's okay. I think that's just a, yeah, cool. Just a strawberry. I say just a strawberry. So yeah, now the switch we get was the switch we hit up there releases a door here. There was another one in the previous room as well. Yeah, that's how we need to have got through here. And again, it's another one of these. Can we reach another one of these puzzles where it's the ones where you can't touch the floor. You have to grab the. This one's much easier than the one in Chapter 4. Without any wind bothering us, but yeah, collecting all the icons without touching the ground, and yeah, you get the strawberry. Nice. But there's a suspicious looking area over here, so we'll head over there. And whoops, didn't want to do that yet. And yay, it's our Chapter 5 tape recorder B-side collectible. So yeah, not too long of a screen, but again, I'll just show off the scrolling just to show it off in its full glory. So this is a bit of a timing thing initially. We want to sort of get in there and dash through so that we grab this wall, and not dash so that we not dash into the bleeding spikes. So yeah, we want to go just as the other one's on, but just so that that one will disappear. Well, yeah, too early there. Will disappear by the time that I reach it. Because otherwise, I'm going to grab that wall and I'm going to be a bit stuffed. So yeah, that was much better. Let's dash horizontally this time, thank you, rather than diagonally. Cool. I think I should be fine here if I just sort of wall grab the other one and then just land on the platform, and then we can dash through. Nice. B-side unlocked. Yay. And back to the start again. Okay, I think that's just about everything in this area. Again, always slightly nervous about it, but like I said, it's an enormous area with lots of piles all over the place. There is easily the potential for me to miss an area, and cut myself off from where I need to go. I think I've been in there, haven't I? I've done all the things up the top there, so I think we're good. If I missed anything, ultimately I'll just have to come back. But yeah, I think we're good. Whoopsie! And that brings us to this area. Now I'm going to go. Obviously, because I don't want to have to come back to collect what will be the crystal heart. But yeah, I need to ride this over to the right-hand side, and then not unlock that door with the key, because I'm going to need the key to unlock another door that ultimately has the crystal heart behind it. So yeah, when you go through this area, this is a very sneakily hidden one. So you need to use this one to go back, and then there's an area here that's sort of very well hidden with another hidden orb, so you can get up into this area. And now, ultimately, we could make it through this screen without having to use a key to unlock that door. So yeah, that's what we need to do that's how we need to get through that screen to keep our key, so we can ultimately get access the crystal heart at the end of the day. So yeah, but it's a very oh, that was close, way closer than I would have liked. Yeah, very sneaky one there, because I say that area with the hidden orb is just well, not obvious in the slightest. Bit of good timing here. The first one's not so bad. Second one a bit more so, but still through. Cool. Let's light up this area in full. Why not? And make sure I don't go off to the right-hand side and off the screen. Or maybe it's up, actually. I think it would be up, actually, wouldn't it? Yes, it would be up. But yeah, having gone to all the trouble of bringing this extra key, make sure you then break apart this floor and use the key to unlock this door. This is the one, ultimately, or the room that holds the crystal heart. So yeah, once you've gone through all that effort, just make sure you don't miss this area. Although again, it's not immediately obvious that it's there. So because yeah, it's sort of in the floor, so that was not very good. So yeah, it's again easily missable. It's not it's something you have to break apart in order to get it. So yeah, it's not something you might necessarily. Well, it's very easy to miss. Let's put it that way. What on earth? Wow! Are you kidding me? That was the stupidest, clumsiest death. Probably, well, so, wow, maybe not. Maybe that one tops it. I don't quite think so yet, but yeah. No, there'll probably be something more clumsy than that at some point during this Let's Play, but wow, that was extraordinarily bad. All I was actually trying to do was just literally just light up that thing. But yeah, I missed the manoeuvre, missed the jump I wanted to pull off, and yeah, one for the blooper reel, no doubt. Crystal Heart in Chapter 5, Quiet and Falling. So let's get out of here, and we'll head up. And since I've got the now I've got the B-side cassette unlocked, and also the Crystal Heart. The only thing left to worry about is strawberries. I'll briefly just show off that I think it's pretty much mandatory that you're going to have to use the orb to do anything in this area. There's just a huge climb up the top here, but yeah, there's no way you're going to get up there without something else. Without a break or something. And that brings us to this area where things are going to start to change things up a little bit. And actually, I don't know. This will be a good point potentially as like a halfway point in this video. So I may continue with this if the whole thing goes. Or this may all be one part if this continues. If the whole thing doesn't go on for like over an hour or such like that. But if not, this will be a good time to pause. So yay. Either a 2 second break or the end of the recording. Right, let's continue. And we're in this, and we access or get to this giant mirror, and things start to get particularly freaky. We find ourselves in some very peculiar nether region thing or whatever. And this is a very weird section. So we're now actually in control of this this whatever the hell this thing is, this weird sort of demon antenna thing or whatever. And yeah, we're actually controlling it. I don't know whether this is sort of, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice actual area, and I think ultimately what it does do is sort of get used to some of the gimmicks that you're going to see later, or the sections we're going to see later on, where ultimately this is an enemy that we as Madeline have to avoid. But yeah, it gets you used to the idea that there are blocks that if you dash into you can break apart. And also these areas with the sort of the light and the glow and the sort of glowing areas are areas where the actual this demon enemy thing can't actually cross. So yeah, those are two things that are going to be important details that we'll sort of need to keep in mind. I mean, not if this section wasn't there that you probably wouldn't learn it when it came up for real, but it's a very weird section. But ultimately, I do like that it teaches you the sort of the rules of this, how this demon parasite thing actually operates. So yeah, let's actually kill Madeline, or at least wake her from her nightmare. And now we find ourselves, yeah, in the mirror world, I would assume. But we're not alone, as you can see. Hey, where are we? What did you do to Theo? You think I'm doing this? That's cute. Sweetheart, this is exactly what I warned you about. There's a succession of dialogue scenes here. Don't try to make this my fault. You still don't get it? The mountain gave me this body. But I'm not the only creepy thing living in that messed up head of yours. Don't like what you see? What a surprise. Shut up. I tried to stop you. Look into the mirror. All of this is yours. This temple only magnifies the mountain's power. You're in control here, not me. I don't believe you. If you're part of me, why do you want to hurt me? Poor Madeline, always the victim. All I do is babysit you, and you hate me for it? You're unravelling, and you know it. If you care so much about protecting me, why didn't you just explain what was going on? Like you would have listened. You never gave me a chance. Please, just help me get out of here. Now you want me to save you? Why are you doing this? Just be on my side here. Please. Stop trying to make me feel like a monster. You really want to know why I won't help? Because you deserve this. Still think you can climb this mountain? Shut up. I don't need your help. I'll do this alone. I love the really squeaky sort of in there kind of thing, just to indicate the sort of the fear and everything like that. It's obviously it's not actual dialogue you can hear, but it's still really nicely done. It still absolutely, obviously and clearly conveys, you know, that the struggle that Madeline's going through here. It's such a subtle difference, but it really does. Yeah, it's really noticeable and obvious, and it's yeah, I think it's really nicely done. Okay, so now you can probably see we've got a lot of these tentacle sort of things hanging off the wall, so we have to be very careful from now on. That's bad. Very bad. Yeah, sorry, yeah, just trying to think how on earth to do it, but yeah, of course, just because I was worrying about controlling my dash, but yeah, of course, grab the wall without dashing, and then grab the right hand side of it, and then dash across. Yeah, fine. But yeah, these tentacle sort of things on the wall now are pretty much going to be just sort of obstacles that we're going to need to, or things that we're going to need to avoid. And now we do get to this section with this demon antenna thing, so that's going to be chasing us now for quite a while. So I guess I'll point out now that we can defeat it by standing on it, and it is sort of a bit limited by the walls. So yeah, you sort of have to kind of lure this thing best you can. So sort of get it to recognise where you are, and then whoops, I didn't want to dash. I didn't want to hit that. And then yeah, make it dash at you, and you can yeah, also say use it to break apart some of these blocks. I'd really just like to point this, or like to have this showcased. I mean, I don't really need that one destroyed, so it doesn't really make much difference, I suppose. But that's the key one I wanted destroyed, because there's a strawberry hidden in it. But yeah, also strawberries hidden in those blocks behind these things. So for the most part, I'm probably not going to. I'm going to maybe like try and get him to destroy most of these things, just to make sure, I'm again from a paranoid point of view, that all these things are being broken apart and I'm not leaving any strawberries behind. But of course, that is going to, when things like that happen, is going to sort of reset the screen and make this go on for longer. So yeah, I'm going to need to be careful with this. And I don't think there's anything. Well, I died anyway. I don't think there's anything in the top one there. Oh, there's a proof of concept as well there. You can make the which is again really nice. You can make the demon antenna thing or whatever actually collect the glyphs for you. So yeah, that's really nice. I'm just going to leave that one. I think it's a bit awkward to actually get him to hit the thing anyway. But yeah, so in some cases we could use that to our advantage. I probably won't deliberately try and do that in many instances, admittedly. But yeah, it is another trick you can employ for like particularly hard to get ones if you've got the skill to actually get the demon thing to run where you want it to. So yeah, have it break apart the. Have it actually connect with the glyphs. And say some of these blocks are a lot easier than others to actually get the thing to hit. Some of these ones are, yeah, very hard to actually get the thing to hit. I actually don't think I needed to get it to hit any of these current blocks, but and yeah, so when they're small and obviously quite narrow, it's going to be actually quite difficult for them to actually connect with the blocks in the first place, because the terrain just it's not set up, you know, to help you in that regard whatsoever. So. That one thing didn't even dash at me for some reason. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm not getting any. Oh, there's a thing I haven't collected. Blur. I'm not getting any joy whatsoever with getting this thing to ram into any of those blocks. So forget it. I'm assuming if it's proving very, very difficult to do, that frankly there isn't going to be a strawberry hidden in them. So yeah. I don't know if that's a wise thing or not, but like this one, for example, should be, in theory, I would say, should be pretty easy for you to get him to career into, but apparently not. So yeah, like I'm absolutely amazed. Yeah, that one actually took that amount of time to do. So yeah, in theory, I guess I could be missing some. I'd like to maybe get it into this one if I can, but and mess up the controls. Lovely. Of course, you only, I suppose, need to do it like once per go. So now I know, for example, that the one, I'll get to it now, the one I'm on now, there is no strawberry there. I don't need to bother mucking around getting him to hit that one anymore. But yeah, so this might be a sort of a one cycle type thing. You missed that thing, really? Okay, fine. That one's going to be a pain to hit, so we'll just ignore you. Hopefully, I haven't missed any. Again, if I have missed any, those will be prime areas. Frankly, for me, I mean, there's not going to be a strawberry hidden in that one, in that little tiny block. At least I'd really like to think not. I honestly, I wanted to backtrack and just check that out again. I really feel like there can't be one there, and indeed there isn't. But yeah, if I have missed one, again, this feels like a bit like a thing in Chapter 4, where ultimately, if I do miss a strawberry at the end of the day, this feels like it would be a sort of a prime candidate area to come back to, for like, you know, oh, yeah, there'll be a strawberry sort of hidden here, rather than muck around spending again absolutely ages on a section like this, getting all the trying to get the demon thing to break apart all the blocks. So. Yeah, if he does break apart some blocks, or I could absolutely remember that there is indeed a strawberry hidden in one particular area, then I'll do that. But failing that, I think we're probably just going to, from this point on, just try and play it normally, not dilly-dally and muck around too much. Oh, get up there. If this is all in my head, why is it so hostile? Those things are hunting me. I'm a trespasser in my own world. Theo's trapped somewhere in here because of me. If I give in fully, maybe the temple will let him go. Breathe. This is all coming from inside me. Get up, Madeline. Think of the feather. You can save Theo. So we're starting to probably a long sort of loss. Not that she's been completely, incapable or anything like that previously. Obviously, she's got this far up the mountain. But yeah, it's nice again to see her be able to reassure herself at this particular point in time, and just again try and relax herself, try and calm herself. She obviously recognises that she's got these issues or whatever, all these problems, and to actually. Try and resolve the situation herself as calmly as she can. Right, this is another enormous area. So if I'm gonna, this would be another area where that's liable to miss some things. This is definitely not the way to go. But I thought I would just light up this area first off and just show off that there are 2 keys. Down there, we're going to have to collect both of those. Actually, we don't necessarily need to. If you're a god at this game, then you can pull off the fancy manoeuvre and get over there without need for any keys. Without needing any keys or anything, because ultimately the keys are going to be used to unlock these doors, which are going to enable us to get a red orb, which is going to be able to fly all the way over to the left-hand side and over a giant spike sort of corridor. But it's not strictly necessary. If you're good enough to pull it off without it, then all the power to you. As for me, I'm just going to fall down a pit and die without really realising what on earth I need to do. As for me, no, we're going to do this the proper way, and of course I'm going to need to do that anyway because I'm going after all the collectibles and such. So with some of these strawberries, you actually kind of want to dash into the that was terrible. Dash into the orb just to make the platform sort of rise, get out of the way, if you will, and rise up. Otherwise, I'd be careering into terrible. Otherwise, I'd be careering into the tentacles that are sort of on those platforms. So I think I am okay. Good. We can just get out of here. Cool. Good. If I just went straight in there and went to the left-hand side, obviously over where the strawberry was, I'm going to go into the tentacles. So I need to dash beforehand to raise the platform and get out of the way. So there's a few little sections and quote-unquote puzzles like that in this area. And again, another ginormous area. You can probably get hopefully a sense of the feel for it as well. But there are so many different paths, so many different areas we can go, so many different lights we can turn on and off. I haven't just I don't know. I went down here before, but I've opened up a switch opened up a door that was blocking this off. But once again, like the sort of one of the other open areas in this section, it's a massive area. So liable to not only get lost, but also, yeah, miss things. Dash over there. And that's going to go up, so I want to dash underneath the thing. Cool, and I think we're about to get our first key here. So dash down, use the momentum to get up. And I just wanted to do that sort of just to go initially, just so that I could actually get the lights activated, so that I could see where I was going. And that's not where I meant to go. No, that's just probably just a stopgap in order to come at it from another direction to get up here. You could go straight up there, I think. So I don't think you actually absolutely had to do that, but well. First key got. We're going to need 2 more, or I'm going to need 2 more if I want to collect everything that I can do. So I guess we might as well. Well, all right, fine. You're going to do it for me anyway. Fine. We'll open up that door. The thing that does do potentially is release this enemy. So let's stay away from him for the time being. I might as well try and have much of this level where I'm not being chased by that demon antenna thing as much as possible. And I guess yes, we could go up here and trigger this cutscene now. Don't think there's any reason not to. So yeah, let's do it. Theo, thank God I found you. Madeline, wow, am I happy to see you. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I've just been stuck in this crystal thing for ages. Do you get the feeling that this place knows you better than you know yourself? Yeah. I'm so embarrassed that you have to see this side of me. I tried to stop you. I hope that selfie was worth it. Selfies are always worth it, dude. I shouldn't be mad. This isn't your fault. I'm glad you're safe, but you're trapped because of me. And now this temple's showing you what I'm really like. I'm horrible. Hey, we're in this together. Don't act like this is all on you. What do you mean? You didn't trap me in this crystal. Sure, those monsters are coming from you, but the temple is shaping itself around me too. I can feel it. These eyes are staring at me. And this crystal is coming from me. I know it. I hate to ask, but I really need your help right now. Okay. I got your back. I'll bust you out of that thing, then we'll escape together. Just as soon as I find my way around to you. Madeline, you're my only hope right now. I believe in you, for real. I hope that's not a mistake. Okay, so yeah, Theo, let's just check whether or not there's anything extra to say. Oh, yes, there is. If the temple has shown me who I really am, then I deserve this, don't I? Alex, you have to stop being so hard on yourself. Who's Alex? Sorry, I meant Madeline. Well, my comment still stands. No one deserves this, least of all you. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can do this. Again, some nice reaffirmation of their relationship there between Madeline and Theo. Yeah, and again, it could be quite easy for Theo potentially to lay the blame on Madeline's shoulders here, but no, he doesn't do it. And again, Madeline is very quick to ultimately sort of apportion the blame to herself when she really shouldn't. But yeah, thankfully Theo again pulls her out of that situation, and yeah, we don't have to. Yeah, Madeline's not concerned for or blaming herself for too long. I'm just going to check the other side of this thing. I don't think there was anything in there at the moment. Or if there is, it's not that I can't get round to do it. I wanted to obviously, in fact, I'm going to have to come around here at some point in time, I think. Okay, there's a switch, there's a wall there and a wall there, fine. I'm going to come out here anyway, but yeah, fine. Just want to double check, make sure there wasn't anything there. But yeah, I needed to get this demon thing up here to break apart this block here, or to break apart the block there. And now it can't get me, so I can take as much time as I want here. But yeah, need to do a bit of luring there. So yeah, momentum, dash, not diagonally upwards. And then wait, and then fall on there. And now I'm going to need to dash to get that out of the way. And cool, second key. But as you can see, there's another area which makes me very worried, actually. that area over there. I'm hoping I can come at it from probably below. I'm hoping that's what's gonna how that's gonna resolve itself there. Don't think that's a dead end, is it? No. So I think given there's a strawberry over there, other sort of around here, I think we're going to want to come over here. Dash and what? Not quite sure what happened there. That was very odd. But oh, really? Yeah, not quite sure what happened there. Yeah, that was odd. Not ultimately sure what happened, but anyway, we'll make our way around here. Get that strawberry. And they did look like there was another area there, so which I seem to remember. Sort of being very sneakily hidden. So let's actually go in that. Yeah, there's an area, hole in the floor here. Also holds a secret or a little surprise. So yeah, and that one again is quite easy to miss. So yeah, like I said, just or like I've been saying pretty much all the time, very heavy on exploration this game, and yeah, there's all manner of things. Particularly when you play. Did I? Oh no, there's a hole in the hole in the ceiling there, as opposed to anything on the wall. But yeah, I mean, first time you play through, you're gonna miss stuff. There's just as I say, these areas are just so big and vast, and there's so much to do that yeah, I think it incredible if anyone kind of got through this first time out without missing a whole bunch, because it's just enormous. There's so many hidden passages, piles all over the place, and I mean that just for the game as a whole, not just even this area. But yeah, I think this is still okay. Doesn't really matter if I collect 2 keys in one, does it? I'm a bit stuffed now anyway, since I can't go back. So oh well. I think this is ultimately going to take me to another key, but it's no real big deal. Nothing behind there. Okay, so this section again, just all about manipulating this. Well, doing a far better job than that. Manipulating this demon things to make to put it out, get it out of our way. And I say, if you go quick and you can sort of lure it out so it's behind walls, or get it to dash behind walls or whatever, then yeah, you can sort of make it ultimately go nowhere near you. In fact, this is one example where we are absolutely going to have to use the thing. And it missed it. Fantastic. To collect the thing. And probably in 2 ways. Okay, good. Got it that go. Because, yeah, we're actually going to have a little bit of a problem, in theory, collecting the one up there, unless we do something like that. But, yeah, we absolutely needed to use the... I'm safe now here now, aren't I? Yeah, we absolutely needed to use the demon to collect the cliff on the left there, because it's hidden behind a whole bunch of spike walls, and there's absolutely no way. I just saw my stamina going down there, so I thought, let's not fall down and get hit by the thing. But, yeah, the one on the left was completely surrounded by spikes. No way for Madeline to get it. So yeah, we had to use the demon to actually yeah, to collect it. I want to go to that on the left hand side, otherwise I'm liable to get crushed, or liable for the platform to just block off my path. Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with having 2 keys at once. That's terrible. Okay, fine. That was dumb and awful in every single which way possible, but yeah, you can clearly see that. Yeah, I died, but I kept the key that I collected, so yeah, no problem. So let's continue on in this area where we're still nowhere near finishing, by the way. Don't think we've really gone over the right hand side yet. Nope, fine. We'll unlock that door. Maybe we're done. Maybe we are just about done. I'm not quite sure. I'm like remember from a strawberry count or something where we are. I think we're way off where we need to be. I want to get out of there now at the moment. I don't want to do that yet. That's where we'll be going at the end of the day. So, but honestly, I feel like I've done pretty much everything now. Almost just from the fact that most of these, pretty much all these lights are lit up and everything. I feel like. So the fact that this demon thing's now on the loose is a little bit annoying. So yeah, I feel like I've gone everywhere I need to. I've got all 3 keys as well, so that would be another indicator that I've sort of hit every area that I want to. So this is bad if it comes down here. Yeah, I feel like we're sort of done. I found myself in an area where I'm trapped behind a wall. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't honestly feel like there's anywhere else for me to go. Again, if I messed up and there's strawberries and such like that I've missed, then fine, I'll have to come back. But I feel like at this point in time, I don't immediately know of anywhere that I've missed. Or maybe I just want to check out that area up to the top right one more time. not absolutely... In fact, I can't even get back in there. Or is it up that shaft I have to go in order to get there? Apologies if this is a huge unnecessary detour. Nope, that's not in. That's not it. That's where Theo and the crystal are. So I can't even actually remember. Maybe that's been actually blocked off. I'd have thought actually there would have been an area up there that I could have gone through, but now it's blocked off, so I can't get back there anymore. So if there was a secret up there, I think that's definitely stuffed. Yeah, I think we're done. So I'll just head in this thing now. And of course, with those two locks now out of the way, we can use this thing, as you can see there, to get across that path. And the reason that I wanted 3 keys is because there's an area here with another lock and a strawberry behind it. So yeah, if I only got 2 keys, and you obviously can do that area with 2 keys. In fact, you can do that area with 1 key. You can even do that area with no keys if you're skilled enough. But yeah, in order to get the strawberry, you're going to need... Well, I suppose you could actually get the strawberry with 1 key, if you know, because you can pull off a manoeuvre that actually means you don't have to unlock either 2 doors on the right-hand side. So yeah, get as many keys, frankly, as you want, based on how skilled a player you are. So yeah, I think we're sort of approaching, or getting close to somewhere near the end at this point in time. I think there's still a reasonable amount to do, but yeah, we're getting closer. So anyway, yes, yeah, still more demons chasing us. Just yeah, climb this shaft as quick as you can. Is there any point to actually going down there? Oh, there's no wall there anyway, is there? It's just an open space. So yeah, fine. Don't get hit now. Thank you. Cool. And yeah, I think pretty soon we're going to be meeting up with Theo. More of these blocks that I'm worried now that there might be strawberries hidden behind. Oh, there's a glyph behind that one, which I'm going to need. Fine. Let's be cowardly and hide behind this thing where you can't possibly get me at the moment. Can I get you to break that apart? I feel like I should be able to. I really feel like I should be able to get you to break that apart, but... Thank you. And there's nothing there other than a light. Oh, and a spring. Sorry, I forgot the spring. Okay, nothing there though. Nothing important there, at least anyway. And great, we have made it. We have made it round, and we've reached Theo. Theo, I finally found you. I knew you'd make it. It wasn't easy. Are those monsters really coming from inside me? Madeline, that's a valid question. I'll be happy to discuss how the monsters relate to your inner self. But right now my inner self is real sick of being stuck in this crystal. Oh, right. Don't worry, I'll break you out. Well, this is a solid start, but... This crystal is like an expression of my negative psychic energy, or whatever. Yeah, but how do we break it? If I knew why I trapped myself in this thing, maybe I could bust out. But I don't. And I don't think I can get to the bottom of it while we're stuck in this nightmare dimension. I hate to say it, but you might have to... Theo, don't even think about that. I am not leaving you behind. Hell no, you better not leave me in this place. I was going to say you might have to carry me. Oh. Yeah, I can do that. So, yes, now it's the same button as a wall climb, but yes, we can now yeah, use that button to hold Theo. I'm probably not gonna, because I'm not gonna go through all the dialogue as it comes up now, because it's not really kind of cutscene stuff. So apologies for that, but yeah, you'll have to sort of read what's going on. If there's a particularly humorous one, I might mention it, but yeah, for the most part, I'm going to be focusing on the gameplay and actually what's going on. But yeah, we can hold Theo. We can also throw him around if we so want. Seems a bit mean, but is actually going to be necessary. So yeah, for example, in fact, I'm just going to put you down here for the moment. Could probably carry you up there, but yeah, it's probably a little too awkward for my liking. So yeah, I'm just going to put you down, climb up, hit the switch, get rid of the wall, and then we'll progress. But yeah, now we're into sort of like the final stretch of this area, where we've got yeah, the demons kind of chasing us, and we have to use Theo in some instances. You bloody annoying thing. yeah, we have to use Theo in certain instances to yeah, either hit switches and open up walls. I didn't have to use Theo in that situation, but yeah, there are going to be some times where we can use him in really nice ways. We can actually use him to sort of like bounce the demon away from us as well at times, so he can be used as sort of like a shield if need be. Not like that, but believe me, he can be. But yeah, you probably need to see if I can actually demonstrate that. Yeah, there we go. So in that instance, for example, it's knocked Theo out of my grasp. But yeah, we can use Theo as a bit of a human shield if need be. But yeah, let's not make a habit of doing that. Ugh. That would have been disastrous. But liable to happen. They say they can be particularly awkward to manipulate these things. I'm just going to put you down there. Again, I could have used Theo to actually throw him and grab that glyph up there as well, but let's just put him down and get him with Madeline. I'll usually open that switch though, why not? I might just bypass you for the moment and get that switch open before we start doing anything else. And now we have a slightly awkward strawberry to get. So we are, ordinarily I'd like to leave this sort of demon well away from here, but we are actually going to need to lure this thing over here so that I can use Theo to hit that switch. Don't mess this up. Or don't die now. So we can use Theo to hit that switch, which again was, now you're just showing off, which was behind come on, yes! behind some spikes there, because again we couldn't really hit that with Madeline. So yeah, it was a very clever use of Theo there. As will this be, if I can actually get him in the right position. Again, no way of getting that glyph because it's hidden or is behind spikes and whatnot. So if I could actually get Theo in the right position here, I might be able to eventually show off how you do this. So yeah, get Theo on the platform, dash, and the Theo saves the day. And oh no. Oh no, I could just throw him out, and yeah, Theo's momentum, like with Madeline, will propel him up into the glyph up there. Really nice use of Theo. Really like that. Okay, let's put Theo down on that platform and then dash, and then pull off something like that. Cool. Wasn't actually expecting to pull that off, but yeah, I'm half glad I managed to do it. That's bad. Might have to lure or do something with the demon, muck around a little bit first off. Yeah, that will do. You can also, as I sort of did there. Oh no, Theo protected me, lovely, and now the door's closed. So yeah, I'll demonstrate that as well. If I just hold down while, so here I'm like throwing him, I've just let go of the button. But if I press down, then I can just drop him vertically down. And again, that's obviously nice to know in the sense that sometimes you don't actually have, yeah, you don't. Whoopsie, you don't. Okay, let's do that a bit. Let's plan this out much better. I feel like that's what I'm going to need to do here, but oh yeah, I probably haven't demonstrated that before, had I? So yeah, if Theo falls in the abyss, in the pit, then it's a death. So yeah, that's bad. What am I even doing? I just need to. Okay, yeah, I'm being an idiot. And that's also incredibly idiotic as well. So let's, throw Theo to the right, dash down so he lands on that platform. But see, now the problem is I'm having to dash to get up there. So that's my big sort of problem. So actually I need to dash upwards. So never mind, not dash to the left. I need to, yeah, okay. Throw Theo from the left-hand side, dash up so he lands on the platform, and then I can get across. Yeah, blimey, that was a hell of a thing. That was a palaver making that way more trickier than it needed to be. Yeah, we have to be close so I can feel it. I'm pretty sure this is actually the last screen, or at least with all these demon things chasing us. So after this, it's pretty much just plain sailing. So if I can jump on these things are half annoying. You can just a bit further. You can do this, Madeline. But yeah, these things aren't half annoying if you can't, like, fake them out so that they're sort of behind a wall or such like that. But yeah. Oh, it fell down. Are you kidding? Okay, you're just in an absolutely stupidly annoying position at the moment. Please just get out of the way. Thank you. Right, cool. Yes, we are done. Pretty much. We've got this fine little stretch where all we need to do is just pay attention to the the shockwave or the gust or whatever it is that's sort of pushing us back. There are sort of lots of areas here where you can see we can hide with Madeline which will prevent us from getting pushed back too far. But yeah, just keep making our way further and further to the right hand side, chuck Theo into the eyeball, and we can break the crystal, and yay! Chapter 5 complete. And ultimately it ended up being only just over an hour, so I might end up just keeping that to one part. I think if it had gone on really, really long, I might have split that, but yeah, it's sort of an hour and 5 at the moment at least. So actually, no, I need to check, don't I? Did I collect everything? I obviously got the crystal heart, and I got the tape recorder. Did I get all the strawberries? I did. And 56 deaths. Cool. So another 100%. 100% complete level run. Which, by the way, I'll just point this out now. I suppose we do have this little notebook here or whatever with Madeline's name on it, just to show the progression and everything like that. So yeah, you can clearly see your time taken on the thing, how many strawberries you've got, how many deaths you've suffered, and things like that. Cassettes, golden hearts. If you're wondering why I don't have a star against the old site one, that's because I didn't collect the crystal heart on my all the way through run. The star there indicates that you collected everything that you can do on that level in the one run. And of course, I saved the crystal. I deliberately didn't collect the crystal heart at the beginning of chapter 2 because I wanted to show it off at the end, just to show that it was sort of like tantalisingly close. And there's a little hint in there as to how you actually get it. So I went back and got it just got it very quickly at the beginning. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't have a gold star next to old site, because I didn't collect the crystal heart alongside the cassette and all the strawberries in that one run. Obviously I could go back and do it again, but I really don't feel like it's particularly worth doing. I don't get any extra kudos, I don't think, for actually getting a golden star there. So yeah, we'll just leave that be. It also shows you like speed runs and things like that for what time. As you can see, they're actually full clear there. The old site is the only one I haven't got, because the full clear one would relate to beating the level and collecting all the crystal heart and all the strawberries and the cassette and yeah. And there's also, like, Fuse for Deaths and record of the crystal hearts you've collected and global Steam stats, which I really can't be bothered about. So yeah, there's a nice little progress kind of thing there at the bottom left of the screen, which opens up and tells you about all the stats and what you've done and what you haven't got, and potentially, yeah, it's a nice little kind of extra touch. But yeah, I'll leave it there with chapter 5 then. I think we've got delved into a bit more into Madeline's problems, also some of Theo's issues. We can have a lengthy cutscene actually at the beginning of chapter 6, which I'm not going to skip at all. I'm going to get everything that I can do out of that, because again, I feel like it's important for the experience to show that all off, where we'll really be delving into the psyche of both Madeline and Theo, and we get to see a bit more of their interaction. But yeah, I really like that chapter. It does feel quite long, and there's lots of hidden piles all over the place. But I do like the red orb gimmick. I feel like it's a little bit of it's a better one than the light blue turquoise greeny one, which just sort of sends you a little way. I like the idea of having one that sort of propels you a long distance as well. It opens up some nice opportunities, and also the actual manoeuvres you have to pull off, where sometimes you have to dash out the thing before it hits the wall. Again, it's all about planning and stuff like that. I feel like it gives you more opportunities and more. Yeah, there's more I think you can do with that than the one in chapter 4. Again, not the one in chapter 4 is bad by any stretch of imagination, but yeah, I just prefer the red version of chapter 5. But yeah, nice level, and I'll leave it there. It's gone on for about an hour, almost an hour and 10 now, but it's still not too long. I think I'll probably just leave that as one part. Why the hell not? And yeah, next time I'll be taking on chapter 6. Hope to see you for that. But until then, cheerio.